Are you ready for the start of the third game? This is an elimination game. The way the tournament works, you had 2 round-robin games to see where everybody's seated. Top team moves on to the semifinals. The other 6 teams have to battle it out to play in to see who makes the semifinals tomorrow. The rivals for the Dorchester Dragons U18A team are their rivals from Shamrock, the South Oxford Storm. Rejoin momentarily once they complete handshakes. All right, getting ready for the start of action here. We have a 2-man refereeing system for U18A, which makes no sense whatsoever. We're not even in the States. I didn't think about USA hockey standards. That wouldn't be allowed. Dragons win the draw now, send it back across center. Storm send it back up across center, and Dorchester fires it right back in the zone. Defenseman with it, going behind his net, gaining some space now, sending it up. Knocked back in the zone. Dorchester trying to get a piece of it, but it's knocked out by South Oxford. Hallman with it. He goes over to his partner Norton. Norton clutches that one a little bit extra and sends it down the ice for icing. And the first stoppage in play. 9:29 left in the first. One benefit, at least the one ref looks to be of a younger vintage. But these 2 refs also ref the game before. So we'll see how their stamina works to get through this one. Candy breaking down the wing, trying to keep that in front of him. Does chip it across the zone, but South Oxford pulled that one down and around behind the back of the net. Now flipped up across center ice. High stick by Dorchester, so that'll come just outside the Dragons' end. Face off just outside the Dragons' end. Over on the wing, brought across the line. Shooting along the boards. Wilson comes away with it. Sends that up in the air. Now skating onto it. That magical puck dropped down right in front of him. Picking that up after shooting onto the keeper behind the net. Now sending it back up front. Candy got a piece of it. Send it back around. Deep. Humphreys engaging. Sending it back over to Candy. Candy shoot from there. Saved by the Tendy and now held by the Tendy. We're going to face off down in the Storm end. 8:41 left in the first. The score is 0-0. Scramble there now. Storm bank it out. Bring it in. Trying to keep it in. Dorchester, get it out. Good ball along the boards there. Delaney working to move it in. Johnson there with them, but Storm have it. Now playing it back through D. Delaney engaging. Knocked back in by Johnson. And they tag back up. Now Storm get it back up through center. A little bit of a scramble there. Pops over to Norton. Nope. As we picked up by Bajan, who sends it over to Devine, who chips it in the zone. Wilson down, chasing below the goal line. Oh, the line. No, apparently not, but nobody's at the freaking line to call it whether it's offside or not, because the referee was in the zone, so I don't know how you can call it offside. Sorry, I get a little disgruntled in the fact that we don't have the right number of officials actually refereeing a game that would potentially mean a team moves on or not. I get the first couple games, maybe not having the full complement, but a game where things could get out of hand. Having extra officials isn't a bad idea. Actually, not extra officials, the ones you're supposed to have. Anyway, back to the action. Wilson in for the draw. Back in by Hallman, or played deep by Hallman. Get back in the zone by Dorchester. Wilson down there, he's got a man on him. Get it towards the sideboards. Wilson now plays it and trying to move it back over in front. Now Storm bringing it out. Sun went in, comes up on the far boards. Kerr's on it, uses off the glass, sending it down the ice. And back out through center. Not handled cleanly there. Hallman stepping in, sending it up forward. Humphreys picking that one up, now putting it in deeper. Tripped up there, penalty coming. Storm are going to be short-handed. And the Dragons are going to go the first power play of the game. Hey, look, we got a video. We got a guy with a giant lens on the home bench, taking lovely photos. So if anybody wants to grab some photos, you can head to the concourse and pick out your relevant shots. It's U18. I don't think anybody really does buy those, but you guys are here for the action, not still shots. Norton with the puck. Now playing that up along the boards. Wilsey picking that up there. Now coming back across the middle, chipping it over to Wilson, coming in the zone. Puts on the break, sends it back to the point. Johnson with the puck looking to send one through. Does get it through to Candy, but not able to hold it cleanly. Storm now get it, send it back towards the line. Now send it out, just knifed out across the line. Johnson's first back for it. Archie now playing it up over to Wilsey. Wilsey's pushing it forward to Wilson. Shoots it in, glove down by the Tendy, set up for his defenseman. Gets back to the point, now back over. Shot from there, keeper moving out, stretched out, and it goes wide. Candy down low. Now chip back. Goes back to the point. Norton with it. Gets a shot through, bounced down, knocked down. Now knifed out by the Storm. Hardeman coming out to set it up for Norton beside the net. Norton skating around behind, opening up some space and speed. Coming back up through the middle. Sending it into the zone. South Oxford keeper came out to play, couldn't quite make it there, but South Oxford hammered around. Now Hallman with it. 25 seconds left in the power play. Passed up to Mullis. Mullis sends that one past the referee. You can't hit the referee because we'd only be down to one. Again, that's also why you probably want to have a four-man system in case something happened to one of the referees. You can still play a game. Nice move there. Devine now shifting through. Pops off his stick and now sent down the length of the ice. They wave off icing because they didn't know all the what. Penalty had expired well before they shut it down. On the boards. Back to the point. That shot was blocked now. Sent out by Dorchester down the ice. Now they call icing. Face off down in the Dragons' end. 4:07 left in the first. Score is still 0-0. For anybody just joined. Someone had a drink on the boards and it fell over. Oh. The travesty, the humanity of it all. North picking that one up in the corner, sending it around. That will get over to the half boards. Humphreys there. Just eluded for a second. Sent out by Rodenberg. Storm having coming across center. They sent it hard. Hardman able to get his stick on that one. Now chip back towards the net. Hardman going to cover that one up. As 18 was buzzing around the zone. Draw in the Dragons' end. One back by the Storm. Now it's up from there. Tipped away by Hardeman into the corner. And he sent a hot one up towards the point. Now Wilson knocks that one, or Zabas knocked that one forward. Foot race on here. Wilson chasing it after it. Sends it back out. Nice shot from there. Good save by the Tendy coming in, cutting the angle down. And Cudney has that in his glove for the referee. / linesman. Puck pops free in the middle. Shot from there by Glover. Blocked out front, now gets back to McGinney. Sends it back toward, or in the zone. Player down in the middle. Someone probably took the brunt of that shot from the point. to the bench with some assistance. Feeling the ill effects of that shot block. Now in the zone, Moss plays back up, but apparently he did get out. This time the referee was right on the line. Let it go. Let it go, Candy. You're all good. Oh, this older ref's not having any of it. Oh no, apparently he is having some of it. He does not putting any guys to the box. You can't get last change. Yeah, no, you're the away team. There we go. Now played back by Dorchester. Oh, through the legs, that did work. One of those surprising plays. Now played in the zone. Glover back for it. Got a man on him, draped on his back, tripped up. No, but the referee didn't see it because he's in the wrong angle. Storm with it on the outside, looking for a lane in. Shot in, glove down by Hardiman. Now played out by Wilsey towards the line and out. Mullis now chipping in over the line. Keeper directing over in the corner, Mullis on it first. Guys changing, coming in off the bench. Sends a heater across the zone, gets over to the Vine. Nice hard shot in. Blocked down by the Storm, now sent across center. Allman gets a piece of it, sent it off the boards. I was close to too many men, I think. And the player jumped down. Played it. Dorchester, Norton got it to the line now. Flips that up off the glass and out of the zone. Drops down now. Devine tries to send that one in, but just fanned on that one. Norton now with it just outside the line. It does come into the zone briefly, but the Storm have it. They send it wide now. Just coming out of their end now. Sent back in by Dorchester. Bajan now sends that in deeper. And the Storm send it right back out. Gets in the zone. That goes wide of the net. In the near corner. Sent by the Storm. Wilson down low. Sends it back up to half court. Knocked down by Dorchester there. Up off the glass, high in the air, bouncing down. Bajan on a race here. What the? If the man actually skated for the puck, he would have got it. Fortunately, the Storm player was gliding, so he didn't get there in time. Usually they wave that one off. And again, normally. Yeah, it's still 2 men. It's not really a quarterfinal. But it is, kind of. It's more of a quarterfinal than the quarterfinals were in Richmond Hill. Hardiman getting that in the breadbasket and holding on. 36.3 seconds left in this first period. Score remains 0-0. Johnson in for the draw. Kerr on the puck, sending it around. Gets over to Humphrey's side. Held in, by the Storm. Gonna send that back out front. It goes down low. That one's now blocked there. Back to the point. That's blocked out front. That pops down to Delaney. Delaney now sends it over. Humphreys with it. Sends it back over to Johnson in the middle. Back over to Humphreys. And it's still onside. I think they could turn the buzzer down like about 50. I think that's a little loud. I don't know how you guys are at home while you're watching that, but I'd recommend when you get closer, mute your sound. We'll see what the second period has in store. That one was 0-0 after one. Getting ready for the start of the second period. Candy in for the draw, wins it forward, but right on the stick of the Storm. They send it around now down the ice, and that should be icing, but no icing for some unknown reason. Probably because the two-man refereeing system we got here. Shot from the point. Kick save by Hardiman over the corner. Storm have it at center, now going off to the side, now back to his teammate. Back up through center, carrying it around. Sending it in deep. That goes wide of the net. Norton picking up below the goal line. Now gets back to the point, long range shot. Quite a screen out front. Not on target. Wilson now with the puck. He sends it up, headman through. Tipped by South Oxford, not able to be controlled by Candy. They go off for a change. South Oxford with it in their end. That's kept in by Johnson. Nice pressure there by RJ. Back out towards the point, held in. Bajan sending one in wide of the net. Settled down by Cuddy. Where's the defense partner? Now come back up. They send that down the ice. That should be icing, and it is. Face off. And the Storm man, Storm with it. Sending that up off the glass and towards the line, but not out. Held in. Bouncing around like a super ball. It comes down. Storm move it forward over center ice. That's off a stick and out of the play. Well, face off just outside the Dragons' end. Storm with it. Off a skate, bouncing around the blue line. Now chip back across. Missing it there, but now sent hard in by the Dragons. That will be icing. And we'll get face off down to the Dragons end. A new trial period. See if they actually ref a game of one guy. That is out of play. Off the boards by the Dragons. Can't quite get it out there though. Held in by the Storm. Now it comes free. Wilson with it. Flipping that up across through center. Nice bouncer. Knocked down by the defense. He's pressure behind. Nice move there by Zavitz, who's back on the ice after shot blocking. Martin setting it up behind the net. Now reversing, going back up whence it came. Flipped up now. Wilson with it coming up across center. Oh, chipped off his stick and he lost an edge coming across. Tagging up though. After they shot it in, now the Storm have it, pulling it down towards the corner now, bringing it across the blue line. Now flipped into the zone. Dragons now chipping it in the zone. Humphreys chasing it after it. It bounces back out now into the Dragons end. Curra down there with two guys along the boards. Now more players join. It's a party. Curra now sends it back around the back of the net or around the near side. Dragons looking to move that out through across the blue line. They get it there now. Chip move forward by Johnson. He's so Wilson got tripped up. Apparently no call because they don't know what they're calling. I think they still think they're at a novice game. And these bigger boys showed up to play. Wilson trying to get back at them. Just missing his check there. Dragons sending up along the boards. Now have it there. Chip up off the glass. Out through center. Nice move here by Johnson. Johnson coming around again. Shot on. Saved by the keeper. Still got the rebound. Send it back out front. Devine sent one over the top of the net. Good battle along the boards. Bajan working hard. Pops back to the point. Loaded up. Shot from there. Goes wide. Back to the other point. Shot from there. Tip. Oh, just skips past the net. Devine with it down low. Sends it in behind the goal. Storm get a hold of it and send it around. Storm trying to play it out. Now they do. Bringing it across the blue line. Pace picking up here. Storm trying to chip it in. They do get it in the zone. Hardiman gets a piece of it. He's just going to now cover up and get a whistle. 5:32 left in the second. Score is still tied, 0-0. Wilson in for the draw. Oh, apparently a new puck or something, I guess. Now he's ready to drop it. Glove forward by the Storm. Move forward out of the zone by Wilson. Let's get out. Nice move there. Nice tuck. Can't go through the 10. He he had him beat, but just couldn't quite get the puck past him. Now down and below the goal. Bring on this side. Storm flip it out. Glove forward. Wilson gets a stick. Wilson gets a stick on it after gloving that one down. Otherwise it would have been a hand pass to center ice. Storm with it now on the half-board, sending one out. Glover back on it, chipping it up off the glass. Dragons sagging up. Also getting a change in as well. That one bounced towards the line, held in by the Dragons, now sent in deep. And the Storm take the net off the moorings. The Storm players ran into the net. He did a candy. High school candy. One of the highlights of the Beavers versus Trojans. Exhibition. Oh, didn't have a fair draw there. Waiting now to see what we do. Referee blows the whistle and we're back underway. Sent in deep by the Dragons. Wilson picks that up, sends it back to the point. Back in. He'll knock it down. It gets over to this corner with Zavitz. He works on his man. Gets joined up here by Wilson. He gets it back over. Candy gets a shot in, but that's blocked by the Storm. Back out to the point. Nice shot in! Woo! Rodenberg with a heater from the top of the circle. And the Dragons take the opening lead. We'll go at 4:05 left in the second. The mothers are excited.
Yes, we are. We're all excited. You are.
And hopefully they stay that way. Johnson in for the draw. Won by the Storm. Play it up across center. It's picked up by Rodenberg, the goal scorer. He gets it back up across center. Storm recover it, send it back into the zone. Rodenberg on it below the goal line. Stops up there now, sends it along the boards. Not able to knock it down and chip it out though. Now they send it back around. Norton sends it back out. Nice save there and tight. I think he blew the net off while he did it too. And we got a whistle. Face off down on the Dragons' end. 3:39 left in the second. Beautiful score clock here right behind me. I can clearly see the time and the penalties. And I think that you guys actually know how to put 2 penalties on the board too. There's even room for a third if you want to. That way nobody asked to argue. Did they put it up or not? Should have that on score clock. Face off again down on the Dragons' end. Referee, one of the two now skinned towards the blue line. The other guy down jumps in for the face-off, one forward by the Dragons. Humphreys has it. He sends it in deep and chases in after it. Interfered with, but continues to shoot, bumping his man down below the goal line. Gets back to the little point. Now held on the other point. Send it around back to the net. Humphreys with a stick on it, battling here against the board. Gets back to the point, held in. Oh, that shot's blocked. Laid back in. Apparently didn't ever leave the zone. Nice stick there to knife it away from the Storm player. Wilson trying to send it back in. He does. Gets it past the wrestling forecheck. Storm picking it up from their own end. Now sending it back out, tipping it out through center. That play is stymied, and now Wilson brings it in the zone. From an angle, sending one off to keeper stick. It bounces in behind, picked up by the Dragons. There now gets back at the point. Net is a little off the moorings. Not interference called on Wilson. So 2:31, the Storm will go on to the power play. Should have been an interference call. See what the Dragons to do with shorthanded situation against the Storm power play. Referee gently blows his whistle, and we're back underway. Storm with it on the outside. Now passing up to the high slot. Looking for a shot from there. Goes off to the side. Hard blast in there. That's saved by the Zenny. And now Dorchester's getting it past the outstretched sticks of the defenseman. And the forecheck is ongoing here. Johnson in, down low. Mucking it up. Now played out right on the stick of the Dragons. Candy gets it. Now sends it back over. Just to lose Bronson Glover, but he's back onto it. Hard off the glass. And down the ice, killing precious time off the power play. But he's going to set it up for his defense partner as the Dragons are changing. Everybody gets back on the ice and reforming their positions. Storm bringing it across the blue line. They go for changes as well. Man brings it in down low. Now back to the point. Walk the line back to the high slot. Shot from there. Kick saved by Hardiman out to the boards. Back out to the high slot. Goes down in low. Off to the side now going cross ice. Can't handle that one. Sending it back in deep. Storm with it behind the goal. Looking to play it back out. Trying to find a room, but that's blocked away by the keeper. Storm with it. Now going back out to the point. Now back in down low. Now looking for a cross seam pass up high. Shot through. Stick save. That's now banged up and chips past. Devine looking for a moment to hit the big defenseman. He dishes off the puck, not wanting that action. Bajan rushing there. Now Kerr has it. Sends that up. It's knocked down by the Storm. Brought towards the line. Now chipped out by the Dragons. 6 seconds left in the penalty. And Wilsey's out of the box. Back to even strength. Shot in, goes wide of the net. Dragons picking it up along the boards. Now have some room to skate up. And be dumped in deep. By Bajan. Dragons looking to hold this one in, but it's chipped out by the Storm. Dragons with it. Now it's center. Wilson trying to send that back in deep, but it hits the skate. He gets it back onto his stick. He's now coming on the side. Can he send it back up front? Gets there. It's loose, loose, loose. It's in it. How are you waving it off? Ref, you got to get in position. It wasn't there, though. But still, he's calling it no goal out here. It didn't go in. It did go in, no. No, but if he was like back here where he ref should be, he might be able to see something, but you need 4 guys to do that. Well, that was simple. Getting ready for the start of the third. The Dragons leading 1-0. Strength of a second period goal by Rodenberg from the top of the circle. Storm ready to get going here eventually. Crew out. Still fixing helmets. Gonna get his gloves on maybe. And he's why don't you get somebody else? Yeah, you gotta wave him out because he's still got he needs his bucket still on. There you go. I think he's got everything figured out now. If only there was an intermission in between that to be able to get set up. Dragons now bringing it in. Nice shot. I'm going to give the keeper a save on that one. He didn't just miss the net. I'm going to give him a save. I was going to say the keeper got a save and he got a shot on net. Was it straight off? Wade wouldn't do that. He would. Over the scramble draw held at the point by the Dragons. Sent back in. Now with it along the boards. Sending it back down in deep. Savage down low, bumping his man. Wilsey getting involved there too. Storm sent it up along the boards. Cannot get it out though. It's held in. And now brought in a little deeper. The Storm are still there. Pressuring away, trying to get this thing up the side. Now sent in down low, it goes around the back of the net. Storm used the net now to get it out. They send it up across in the middle, carrying it up across center ice, across the blue line, looking for something in the middle. His progress is timing. Glover with it, sending that into the bench. Missing Lee Kerr on the bench. Face off in the Dragons' end. Storm sending back to the point. Now sending it back down in deeper, knocked away by the Dragons. Now sent up on a rope down the ice. That will go for icing though. 13:49 left in the third. Dragons leading 1-0.
I'll have some friends over.
The scramble, move forward. And save by Hardeman, another save by Hardeman. He's got it in his glove.
Victoria, BC. No, yeah, that's BC. That's quite a ways. That's West.
Hardeman standing tall now, and now Wilson in for the draw. Move forward over to Bajan's side. He's carrying it across the blue line. Skating up, sending that in deep. Keeper South Oxford out to play it, setting up for his D-man behind the net, but still a little bit of a misplay there, but Storm come away with it now, send it around the back of their net. Still looking to get it out of their end. It's knocked back in deep by the Dragons. One player coming off for a change. Storm looking to send this one out. They get it towards the line now, bring it over. Define, keeping them honest and pushing it back. Storm still with it now, bringing it out across center. Pass free. Dragons get control now. Some D-to-D passing. Back across the Norton. Through the legs. Just fluttering puck. He settles it down. Sends it back in deep. Come on, buddy. Interference? He shot the puck in. How do you get interference when you have...
I didn't even see it.
Oy. So tell me you're not qualified to ref this level without telling me you're not qualified. Dragons in for the draw. Killing one. Not really a penalty, but it's one that they call. Keeper setting it up in the corner. Now he's going around. He misfired there. Wilsey picking that one up. A little bit of a scramble down there. He gets, like, that's not a head contact though. We normally would see that with a two-man refereeing system. Calling the finishing the check up high. Good pressure there by Candy. But Storm player comes away with it. Now with it off the side. Storm now sending it back to the point. Now sending it back off to the side. Mishandled there. Scooped up. Sent out by Wilsey. That'll ricochet down the ice, and the keeper setting it up for his defense partner. Minute 15 left in the penalty. Storm now bringing it across center. Blowing a tire there. Now sending it back into their own end. Minute 5 remaining in the penalty. Storm still with it in their end, looking to send this one out. They bring it up across center. Now brought in, but the Dragons have possession. Hallman sending that one out and hard down the ice. 50 seconds left in the penalty. That pops around the dasher boards and comes out at a weird angle. Now coming back up through the middle. Kick saved by Hardeman, out to the boards. Johnson on it. He gets hooked. They got a penalty coming. Oh my goodness, they called one on them. Not quite sure that's the most orthodox play to try to stop that puck by the South Oxford Tiny, but it worked. We're having some difficulty opening the box. We needed more adult-like referee. If they're any in the building, please send them over. They can help. Storm with it. 25 seconds left in the penalty to Dorchester. We got 4 aside right now. Pops free. Johnson on it. Now bringing it up across the middle. Going through the zone. He's got 3 guys on him. There's got to be someone open. Delaney gets onto it. Chips it down below the goal line. Nice body there. Storm still bringing it in the zone though. He's got it going around the back end. Down low, the penalty is over for the Dragons. The net is kind of askew. Like, you can't blame the attendee because you gotta use your manly muscles there, just like you did with the door. Face off down on the Dragons end. Minute 22 left in the power play for the Dragons. Laid up along the boards. Devine plays it up to Wilsey. That's chipped off his stick. Devine with it again. He regroups and circles back. Now flips it up to Candy. Candy has it. Sends it back up to Devine. Devine looking to bring it in. Gets it past one South Oxford player, but shot up and out by the Storm. Hardman going to set it up. Now playing it up the wing. Gets it up to Wilsey. Now a tip pass over to Wilson. He had to come back for it. Just bounced off a stick. Now up to Candy. He brings it in across the line. And then down on the side. Candy plays it around back of the net. Back out to the point to Cura. Cura walking the line there now. Sends it back down in deep to Devine. He gets bodied. And the battle ensuing along the boards. Wilsey comes over to help out Candy. He picks up the puck now. Comes across the top of the circle. Back down in low to Candy. Candy a shot from there. Tucks one in. And from his normal office spot, the side about the face-off dot, maybe in a little bit closer. Owen Candy gets the Dragons up 2-0 with 9:48 left in the third. Dragons now on the strength of that power play tally take a 2-goal lead. Johnson in for the draw, won by the Dragons. Played back to Hallman. Hallman going over to Cura. Cura looking for that one down the boards. That's now flipped into the zone. Now back out, now back in. Everybody tagging up, and we're back underway. Storm missed possession there. Now it's juggled around and shot around the other side. Cura stepping into that one. Johnson picking that up at the blue line, sending it in deep. It hits Cura's skates. Oh, how is that not something? Like that looked like something from behind or the side or boarding. Unfortunately, the ref was against the board, so on the other side of the ice. And the other guy was hunkered down behind one of the larger gentlemen. Laid in by the Dragons off the draw. Wilson sends that off a shin pad. Picks up the rebound there and sends it back in deep. Humphreys on it on the sideboards. Gets it back to the point. Norton sends that back into the zone. A little deeper, not quite all the way down below the goal line. Wilson has that at center, sends it back up, that hits a skate. Pops down, now moved forward by the Storm. Hit up along the boards, now the Storm trying to move that forward. Dragons still battling back. Storm have it in the corner, now trying to come back around. These Storm players are on that side, running a little bit of a cycle. That's now picked up by Rodenberg. Sent up off the glass, down the ice. That will bounce. Played by the keeper. Don't know why he did that, because it would have been icing. Yeah. Unless they weren't going to call icing, because that does happen here. Kerr at the point. Uses every bit of power to send that in deeper, but comes back out, now played up. Brought it across the line. Offside is a call. Don't know if there was, but all right, it was. We called it from the corner down here, just like the referees do. It looked clearly from our vantage point like it was offside. Honey waiting for everybody to get set up. Now sending it back out. Dragons with it. Candy played it up, and South Oxford sent it back in. Glover down onto it. Now played around the line. Candy has it down low. He's got a couple guys on him. Now he chips that up along the boards. Doesn't get out. Now it does. Fine working his men over, but South Oxford sent it back in. They had to tag up though. With that, Kerr had some time to find a lane how to send that up. Sends it Zavitz in on a break. Stick save by the Tendy, and he gets labeled in the corner after sending that shot off the stick of the keeper and out of play. 7:43 left in the third. Dragons leading 2-0. Johnson in for the draw, one back. Norton with it at the point. Fanned on the initial. Got control of it, sent it back in a little deeper. Got a man on him, the puck pops free, now chip forward. Hardman's gonna cover up here. And we get a whistle and a face-off in the Dragons' end. 7:28 left in the third. Dragons leading 2-0. Little Tim Tebow action by Candy at the face-off. Dragons picked up and sent it off the glass down the ice. Calling icing, but it's picked up well before the line. That eludes the Dorchester defense. And comes into the zone. Kura has it behind the net. Sidestepping the forechecker. Johnson now playing it up, but that hit his skate. Now pops down to a gaggle of sticks and feet. Picked up by the Storm, now back out to the point. Another one bouncing off the shin pads. Norton now gets hold of that, sends that up to the glove of the forward defense. Glove forward, hand pass. Another save by Hardiman's off for two. Keeping that one out. Even though it should have been a hand pass. Again, you can't rely on the referees to call everything, but you want them to call the important stuff that could lead to a scoring opportunity. Readjusting his barrel. Hardiman's ready for more action. Face off in the Dragons' end. Scramble draw there, trying to bring it in closer. Hardiman knifing that one away. Bajan gets it towards the blue line, not out, held in momentarily. And now knocked out across the blue, across center. Good pressure there by Humphries, forcing the man back. Now the Storm send it in off a stick. It just comes across the line. Hallman's going to send that back across the boards. Chipped by the Storm player. It bounces in onto Cudney, who covers up. 6:13 left in the third. Dragons leading 2-0. Candy in for the draw. Has it, sends it into the corner. Good battle in there. The Storm player picks it up. Goes behind his goal, off the glass and out. Norton picking it up there, now banging it in off the boards and down in the zone. Storm with it on the near corner now, going around the other side. And behind the net, picked up by Devine, sending a shot in on net. Blocker down by the tendy into the corner. That's now sent back around the back of the net. Storm having some difficulty here getting it out of their end. Chipping it up at the glass, trying to get the high man who's way in past center ice. Norton with it, sending that one around the ice, the puck. 5:23 left in the third. Dragons leading 2-0. The linesman can't actually call too many men. More eyes to see those infractions. Nice play there. Zavit's picking that one up, and he's got it. Oh, he had the defender kind of twist and turning. But ran right into him, I think, with the stick. Sent down in by the Storm. That will be icing. With 5:06 left in the third. Dragons leading 2-0. Face off down in the Storm end. Johnson in for the draw. Storm with it along the boards. Now chipping it past. Into the zone. Hallman on it. Sending it back in off the boards. It pops free. Zavitz has it on his stick. Now looking to make a play up through the middle. Comes in across. Got it on the back end. Sends it back to the point. Hallman with a shot. That goes just wide. Now picked up by the Storm. Looking for a player streaking up through the middle. Finds it. Going around the outside. Not trying to bring it in. Hardiman, nice save there. Pops up over the net. Storm looking to send that back into a danger zone. Get back to the point. Shot from there. Not a hard one. Hardiman gets onto that one first. Now it gets in front of the other one. It's now knocked forward. Stick had blown up from the defender. That's why he didn't get quite a full power on it. Wilsey bringing it through. Oh, not able to finish though. It was Swedish, not finish. And Cuddy now covers up and gets a whistle. With 4:12 left in the third. Dragons lead 2-0. Face off down in the Storm end. Wilson in for the draw. One over to his winger. Shot him, now knocked down by the Storm. Played up across the blue line. Now shot in deep by the Storm. Hardiman coming back to play it. Not quite a hard pass over it, but it got enough over there. Wilson picking it up there and sending it into the zone. Wilsey now pressuring. That pops free behind the net. Played out by Wilson. Penalty coming here. Hardiman started skating for the bench, hoping it was on the Storm, and it was. So 3:45 left in the third. Dragons leading 2-0. Are on to a power play. 4-minute head contact penalty. So barring any further goal action by the Dragons, that player will be in the box for the rest of the game. But the Dragons looking to open up more of a lead here on the power play. Centering one across, back door just missing. Now back in deep. Gets around the other side. Wilson knocks that down at the blue line, sends it back in deep. That looked like a head contact too. Like, come on, guys. You'd want to call the stuff that someone could get hurt on. That someone could get hurt on. Played over by Hardiman over to Wilson. Now played up, Candy with it. He sends it up into the zone, chipped in. 2:53 left in the third. Storm player coming off, changing pedestrian light, shipped in by Kura off the glass. Wilsey giving pursuit. Storm now sending it up along the boards, flipping that up across center. It bounces down. Kura's got it. He sends it off the boards. Like, come on, buddy. We need to call some of these later hits as they're finishing their checks, but like 2 or 3 steamboats late. Hard check by the Storm player on the Zavitz. Seems to be fine. Now send back in. Storm have it as the Dragons had to tag up. Storm will just send this hard towards the net. Hardiman holding that one down. He's just going to cover that up. Killing a bit more time off 2:10 left in the third. Dragons leading 2-0. 2:25 left in the penalty to the Storm. No, we got one too many. There you go. Johnson in, sending it back down low into Norton. Norton going to behind the net to Wilson. Wilson playing it back around. Candy. Candy now getting over to Norton. Norton now sending it up to Devine. Devine sending it up the middle to Candy. Candy now breaking in along the wing, sends it in. No, he still had it on his stick. Does get it in out of Johnson. Johnson back over to Devine. Shot in there. Penalty coming. Penalty coming to the Storm. Be down 2 men. Net's off the moorings because I saw it slide across the crease. And minute 40 left here in the third. The Storm are going to be down 2 players.
Trailer, much like this.
Face off down in the Storm end. Dragons 2 players up. Wilson playing it back in deep. It pops up off a stick of the Storm player. Now sent back by the Storm towards the boards. Can't get it out. Now it's pushed forward. Two Dragons are on the 1 Storm player. Wilsey picks that one up in below the goal line. Now comes out with it. He gets shoved around there. Now it pops free. Goes down below the goal. Johnson got involved there. Candy's down there as well. Now played. Oh, still there. Sent in. That's out of play off the iron. 1 minute, 2 seconds left in the third. 2 seconds away from the most exciting words of this game. Dragons leading 2-0. Last minute to play in the period. Norton with the puck at center, bringing it in across the blue line. Tried to send it in, but it hit a stick, came right back to Johnson at the point, sends it back around. Candy with it there. He's got time because there's only 3 Storm players on the ice and a keeper. Dragons with it in the Storm end. Wilson now sends that back in deep as he gets bumped. We're leaving 2 guys in the zone with 4 other guys of the Dragons. Laid in by the Dragons, but unable to, well, he still got control of it. Johnson now with it in the corner. It comes out. Wilson has it, or Wilsey has it there. Turns around through the slot, sending it back in off the near boards, back out to Wilsey. Played down in by Wilsey. Let's see who's down low. I think it's Candy down low. Gets back over to Candy. Candy now at the sideboard. 3, 2, 1. And now sent back in by the Dragons. That ends this one. Dragons take the win in this modified or quasi quarterfinal game. And we'll play tomorrow at either 12 or 12:30, I believe, are the game times. Actually, I think we're playing the second one. I think we're playing on this rink again, and I think it is at 12:30. See you guys for another installment tomorrow. Semi-final action. The Dorchester Dragons versus a team yet to be determined. Again, this video is brought to you by 3 Goalie Skate Shop. See us in Dorchester or on the road for your skate sharpening needs. See you at the rink.